My name is Daniel Etoroma. I go to UNCW. I play for the UNCW basketball team. I've been a Christian since I was 4. That's when I got saved. Grew up in the church. Had a lot of teachings from my mother about the relationship I needed to have with the Holy Spirit. I would ask her questions. She would show me in the Bible where the answers that God would give would be. I had kind of a tough upbringing, but there was a lot of bullying in school and problems academically because I couldn't really read when I was young. It was really like through reading the Bible with my family that I learned how to read, so that's where my love for the Bible comes from. Kind of like my testimony for why I became a Christian was because of the relationship that I have with Christ in terms of there was outside people that were bullying and talking down towards me, but if you read the Bible, the way that God talks about you is uplifting and it builds you up. I wanted to kind of strengthen my faith by coming to Ratio, because if your faith is weak and you go into trying times like college, it will get blown down pretty quick. Being on the basketball team kind of elevates that wind of trials. I think that if you have strong faith, it will really help you get through and endure those times, and it will strengthen your faith by that endurance. It is important if Christianity is true. I feel like people should measure it to all other faiths. I feel like people should learn about other faiths as well to see where they came from, how they were created, if they have any validity. I kind of did that with Christianity, and I felt that it was true, and true for all people. The figure of Jesus Christ being such an inclusive figure of all people, and when he made the exclusive statement of "I am the only way, the only truth, and the only light," that being true for all because he included all. So like last year, around December, I started really researching the Holy Spirit, researching him as a person, because I've learned about him when I was little as like an entity. But I wanted to research him as a person and see if I could grow that relationship even further. It started off like amazing. I was learning a lot from other people. I was getting connected to a lot of community groups and campus ministries, talking to people. And I feel like the Holy Spirit was really showing me a lot of information and helping me see so many truths in new light. When I got here, the reason why I chose UNCW was because of, like, I prayed on it, I was asking the Holy Spirit about it, and I felt peace when I came here. And the first thing that I got, I feel like the first mission that I got, and the main mission and purpose I still have to this day, is to be an influence for Christ. I didn't know how I was going to be an influence for Christ. I got here, I wasn't recruited by UNCW to be a scholarship player, but then I had like a sense of confidence because I felt like God was telling me, you're going to be on the team. Like, you don't have to worry about this or that. And I ended up making the team, which was amazing, and I was able to stay on the team, and I feel like he's placed me in that position to both be an effect to the players on the team as well as the people like that just go to school here. I feel like you should just research him, like taste and see that I'm good. That's what it says in the Bible. So if you want to know if he's real, if you think he's not real, wherever you are on the spectrum, why don't you just investigate? I feel like that's the only thing you can do. If there's truth, there has to be evidence to it, and then just go out and see if there is evidence, and if that evidence is true. So Ratio is an amazing place to come to. It really investigates what is true, and that's the main focus. So if the Bible is true, then there's evidence to it. And if you have hard questions about something in the Bible, they go over those questions. They really dig into it and figure out if it's actually in the Bible, if it's covered, and it welcomes all people to ask those questions. So you don't even have to be a Christian to ask. I was a Christian. I always ask hard questions about my faith because I want to know if it's true or not. And I think it's a perfect place for those people who deal with those life questions that everybody has in their minds.